The SuperPower Fiends, issue number 15, The Tax Cut Debacle. A moment ago, a monumental decision was made.
Everyone, I've decided that the Muppet movie was excellent, except for the romance between Piggy and Kermit, which I felt was way underdeveloped.
Mr. President, I have startling news. As your advisor, I must tell you that the economy under Carter grew only 0.23% last year, and inflation was at 13.5% under Carter. We must do something to stimulate the economy. Search within yourself, Mr. President. A heroic decision must be made. Moments later.
I know what is right. Taxes must be cut, for when I cut taxes, business owners will have more money, and they will reinvest that money into their businesses where it will trickle down to the lower classes. The people will spend more money too, with a 25% across-the-board tax cut. But business owners must come first. I will cut the highest marginal tax rate from 70% to 28% over the course of 8 years. And federal revenue will increase, I say, because business owners won't evade my taxes. It's bound to work.
Ronald, honey, are you hiding under the desk again?
No, Nancy, no.
Years later.
I'm here to solve this great nation's economic woes. It's the economy, stupid.
Deep in thought.
I got it. I'll raise the highest marginal tax rate from 28 to 39.6%. The median income under Reagan actually lowered from 1979 to 1983, so I'll decrease the class gap and gain more tax revenue. Al, tell Paula I figured it out.
Don't you mean Hillary?
Ooh, I meant Hillary.
Time passes and the people debate. Reagan's a hero. He doubled federal revenue.
Hey y'all, Clinton produced our first surplus in 30 years.
Time passes until finally the day of presidential judgment came. Uncle Sam brought you boys here once and for all to figure out who had the better tax policy.
Well, I did my best, Uncle Sam. Revenues increased 51.7% in inflation-adjusted dollars, and inflation flattened to around 4%. The quadrupling of debt is not my fault because government spending rose 19% during my presidency. The numbers speak for themselves, Sam. GDP rose to 31.7% in my presidency. Federal revenue increased 53%. Had a surplus in 98, 99, and 2000, with inflation around 3%.
Now I think you boys both did an admirable job, but who's better? Depends on who you ask. Some say that the economy was simply on a natural cycle of increase in your presidencies. They argue that you, Clinton, benefited from only a 14% increase in federal spending because of Congress, the internet boom, and that the Fed carefully rose interest rates from 3% in 1993 to about 6% when you left.
The bottom line is the facts, and we all know if I was still president, everyone would be entitled to a private sanctuary encrusted in gold because...
Mr. President, this is the kingdom of presidents. You can't lie here.
Oh, my bad.
They say that you, Reagan, benefited from the drop in oil prices of $80 a barrel to $40 a barrel in inflation-adjusted dollars, and that the Fed dropped interest rates from 14% to 6% in 1986, which contributed to your growth.
Oh, don't listen to them. They're communists, Uncle Sam. You know that.
I'm not even going to try to fix you now. I'll just let that one go. In the end, there are so many variables it is hard to definitively make a stance, so I'll deem you both to have good policies. Each policy was relatively successful at the time it was implemented. Certainly taxes were too high before Reagan's presidency, and probably too low before Clinton's, so they each pushed the economy in the right direction. You boys truly are SuperPower Fiends. The end.